Welcome everyone back to another episode of Carlo's Cannabis Corner. Thank you guys so much for joining me once again here on the corner. Without any further ado, guys, today we have an amazing Halloween special episode. Halloween is about 2 days away, guys. Today's Friday, October 29th. I cannot be more excited to start the holiday season, guys. Coming out here with an absolute banger. Starfire Edibles has been making organic ingredients, small batch edibles for a very long time. They focus on craft mini donuts and treats and do an exquisite job offering vegan and non-vegan options. Their team is absolutely killing it for the holiday season. I've been watching everything that they are doing in pure astonishment. Every single week they have been releasing an entirely new menu curated with new holiday designs, and the fun has not stopped. Today here in front of us we have the Murder at the Birthday Party donut, which actually is vegan. Super cool stuff that Starfire Edibles is doing, allowing everyone in the community to be able to enjoy their awesome treats. That is always a plus. These donuts deserve to be admired for the visual awesomeness that they hold. And as I mentioned, you know what I mean? When they put it in the bags, they send it out. Maybe a sprinkle or something gets knocked off along the way. But right here, this is the artistic beauty that Starfire is offering. And it's just absolutely incredible. So as I mentioned, guys, with this one, we have 150 milligrams of ice water hash. This one here specifically coming in from Bloomfield's rosin. So without any further ado, guys, I could not be more excited to get into this. Let's go ahead and get it done. Take a bite of this guy. Wow, that's really fantastic. You're getting that sweet birthday cake note that's blending in there. And right at the end, when you're getting it kind of melding with the icing, you're tasting all the flavors. You get that light cannabis flavor that just blends in so perfectly, just slips in right there, just as if it was meant to be there. I mean, quite literally. The flavor is absolutely phenomenal. And what I really enjoy about Starfire is that every single donut has its own unique flavor. So every single time you sit down to enjoy one of their treats, it's a completely new experience. They're sourcing their ingredients, their infusions from different distributors each time. So everything really is just consistently changing, staying at that amazing, amazing level right there. Usually when you guys do edibles, you know, it's like that big bag. It's like 100 milligrams in a bag. You have to eat like the entire bag. Maybe you just had a meal before. You're like, dog, I wasn't trying to like eat again. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm just trying to get high, dog. This ain't about having a whole meal, lobster and shrimp and scallops and shit. And they're like, this is all infused. I'm like, dog, I need like a fucking cookie that's like 200 milligrams and let's just get it done, bro. Like, yo, people going to great lengths out here, man. The homies over at Starfire really know what's good and ultimately are just very tuned in and understanding of what they need to do. This is absolutely phenomenal. You can tell it's a perfected product. All right, guys, so that was pretty much right there, about a 4-biter of a donut, which is really nice. Goes back to what I was saying about just getting it done, being something nice and small and just being able to take it down. I have my timer on right now, so I'm figuring out how long it's going to take to hit me. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here right now, and I'm going to come back in a little bit to talk to you guys about the effect on this guy. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Well, guys, here we are after the edible, and man, what a journey it was. Always an amazing, amazing product Starfire is putting out. Right at about an hour and 30, it became a bright, giggly, euphoric high that it was producing. Remember, this is the Bloomfield's hash that is in this specific one, and I really enjoyed that coming on a little bit quicker than most edibles for me. Most really kind of giving me that prominent, real fun effect right around 2.5 hours. So I was enjoying right after an hour and a half, already getting some really dope effects. And like I mentioned, I feel like this one specifically made me very euphoric, happy, full of laughter. So it was a very awesome effect that started right off the bat. Now, right around 2 hours, it came in with a stony, almost like bubble-like effect. Now, when I say that, I take it back to some of the first times I ever smoked, where when I smoked, I literally felt like I was a couple feet taller or like I was looking through a fisheye bubble lens. I don't know if anybody else out there can corroborate this sort of experience or feeling time where you feel like your vision is just slightly widened, if you will. It's a very, very hard to explain phenomenon. But I want to say too that right around there was no sedation. I was still feeling very euphoric, which was a very nice addition to it all, to just still be feeling very up. A lot of people, I feel like, have the connotation that all edibles really just take you to the pavement right from the start, but it was not the case with this one. So it was really cool to sort of see some of those unique effects. Right at about 2.5 hours, I had a very deep, lasting stone effect in my body, into my head, and all over basically. I had a light sedation at this point that was just kind of continuing to grow. And I would feel that this is where it really peaked off. Definitely, I feel with all edibles, personally, at least towards the end, you get a bit more relaxed. Me personally, I actually choose to normally take all of my edibles towards the night, usually like around 6 or 7 p.m. So I like to kind of have a nice little stony movie night and then transition into getting ready for an amazing, amazing sleep with those edibles just kind of taking you down that way. So that's usually how I do it. This was actually one that I did earlier in the day because I really wanted to get the pure effect for it. And I'm really happy I did because it was able to release a lot of those more euphoric effects like I spoke about earlier. Man, and I'm just telling you something right now. The edible munchies is serious. It was really, really overall very, very amazing. Each individual Starfire I've had truly has its own unique effects, and I have truly enjoyed trying different cultivators through Starfire edibles. Once again, huge shout out to Starfire edibles. Thank you guys so much for making this episode so uniquely special. I want to give a shout out as well to Bloomfield. If you guys want to go check out any more of them, keep up to date with everything that they are doing. I'm going to put up a little bit of their information right here so you guys can go do that. Other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for checking me out here on another episode of Cannabis Corner. Hope you guys have a fantastic, spooky Halloween, getting into whatever you guys are going to go get into. Make sure to smoke strong, stay high, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Peace out, guys.